There's a familiar moment that almost everyone who's used the same pair of scissors for years has experienced. One day you pick up your trusted scissors, squeeze firmly, and realize they don't cut the way they used to. The blades snag fabric, tear paper, and struggle to do a job that once felt effortless. What used to be sharp and reliable now leaves your hand tired before the task is even finished. Time, friction, and hundreds of quiet uses have slowly worn the edge down. And when you finally notice it, there's only one conclusion to make. These scissors just aren't sharp anymore. And if you find yourself in that situation, there's really no need to worry. Let me take care of that and figure out the best way for you. Alright, I've got an idea. First, prepare a tray or a basin to keep dirty water from splashing around. Next, I'll show you how to clean your scissors properly and effectively. For this step, I recommend using a multi-purpose oil like WD-40 because it does a great job of removing dirt, light rust, and built-up residue over time. More importantly, it helps the blades move smoothly again after cleaning, preventing that stiff or grinding feeling when you use them. Here, I have a piece of 1200 grit sandpaper, which is fine enough to clean and lightly treat the scissor blades without damaging the cutting edge. That wraps up the first cleaning step. Now we'll wipe the blades clean and get ready for the next stage, sharpening the scissors. So what do you think? You can see the difference, right? Just after cleaning, the blades already look much cleaner and shinier. It may sound a bit unusual at first, but using a spark plug to sharpen scissors actually makes a lot of sense. The ceramic part of a spark plug is extremely hard and resistant to wear, yet its surface is smooth enough to work on the blade gently. This allows the cutting edge to be refined without removing too much metal, which is a common problem with rough or aggressive sharpening methods. To take this idea a step further and improve the results, I secure the metal end of the spark plug onto a welding machine and then use the ceramic section for sharpening. This setup keeps the spark plug stable, makes handling more controlled, and helps maintain a consistent contact angle with the scissor blade. When stability and control are improved, the sharpening result becomes more even and noticeably better. It's a simple use of familiar tools, not complicated at all, but surprisingly effective when you understand why it works. To make the sharpening process smoother and more controlled, I'll add a small amount of toothpaste. Alright, that brings the entire sharpening process to a close. But before we truly finish, there's one small step I always like to take, and that's cleaning the spark plug properly before storing it away. Since a spark plug is something you can reuse many times, there's really no reason to throw it out after just one use. All it takes is wiping the ceramic clean, removing any leftover residue, and putting it back in a safe place. This simple habit helps your tools last longer, saves money, and makes sure everything is ready to go the next time you need it. As for these scissors, we'll simply repeat the same cleaning process from the beginning of the video, but this time there's no need to use sandpaper. Alright, everything's done. Now the only question left is how it will perform in a real test. No point guessing, let's put it to the test and find out. That's incredibly smooth. It honestly feels like I'm barely using any force at all. The scissors glide through the material cleanly and effortlessly, without any dragging or resistance like before. It's the kind of feeling you expect from sharp scissors, but one you slowly forget after using dull ones for too long. What really satisfies me isn't just the final result, but the entire process we went through, using simple, familiar items, taking things step by step, and doing it the right way. No complicated machines, no expensive tools, just understanding the basics and putting in a bit of care. And when you finally pick the scissors up and feel this clear difference, you realize the effort was absolutely worth it.